This is the beginning of the Ripon Kettle Moraine Lutheran Junior Varsity game. There will be no play-by-play on this. That's halftime of the Ripon Kettle Moraine Lutheran girls junior varsity game. Ripon trailing 24-11. Start of the Ripon Kettle Moraine Lutheran girls JV game. Ripon trailing 24-11. Start of the second half. Final score of the Ripon Kettle Moraine Lutheran Junior Varsity game. Ripon loses 49 to 36. Stick with us. We'll be back for the varsity game in just a little bit. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's high school basketball night in Wisconsin. We're here at the home of the Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School Chargers tonight as your hometown Ripon Tigers take on the host Chargers in another girls East Central Conference basketball game here on the Ripon Sports YouTube stream. This is Bruce Lang providing you with tonight's play-by-play. Ripon is coming off a narrow 47-45 victory over Wautoma this past Tuesday night in non-conference action. Ripon enters tonight's contest with an 8-7 overall record and 2-4 in the conference. Ripon sophomore Carson Bauman continues to be the leading Tigers scorer as she averages 11.9 points per game on the season. Bauman led the Tigers along with junior Allie Bumby this past Tuesday night with 11 points each against Wautoma. Bumby continues to lead Ripon in rebounding, pulling down an average of 18.5 rebounds per game. Bumby had 27 rebounds against Wautoma on Tuesday night. Kettle Moraine Lutheran lost to Germantown this past Tuesday, 92-59. The Chargers come into tonight's game with a 9-6 overall record and 4-2 in the East Central Conference. Kettle Moraine Lutheran scoring is led by junior Taylor Schwallenberg, averaging 9.5 points per game, senior Alexa Schwallenberg with 8.9 points per game, and freshman Mackenzie Luring, averaging 8.2 points per game. Let's take a break to hear from our sponsors, and I'll be back for the tip-off of tonight's game between the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers and your hometown Ripon Tigers. This is Bruce Lank, and you're tuned to the Ripon Sports YouTube stream.
Walk-in Wednesdays at Alliance Laundry Systems in Ripon. Walk in and interview at Door 2 on Shepherd Street, Wednesdays 10 to 4. Start at $25 an hour for second shift assembly. Plus, we're working 4 10-hour shifts with overtime on Fridays when needed. We have great benefits including medical, dental, vacation, retirement, and tuition reimbursement. Can't make it Wednesdays? Apply at AllianceLaundry.com careers.
Alliance Laundry Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
MPB Builders in Ripon, national award winners in building construction, is now hiring. MPB Builders is currently seeking employees for general labor, mechanics, material estimators, draftsmen, and clerical work. If you're a subcontractor for metal roofing or post-frame construction, MPB has immediate work available. MPB Builders offers competitive wages and full benefits, part-time positions available for college students and semi-retired individuals. For more about what MPB has to offer, check out their website at mpbbuilders.com.
Drew and Jonathan Scott here to tell you that American Family Insurance is committed to protecting your dream home so that your family has a place to share laughs, celebrations, and milestones.
Which is why their new homeowner discount rewards customers who have purchased a new home in the last 3 years with a discount on their homeowner's policy.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Contact Brad Tegla-Petra, agent at 920-748-5031.
Discount and savings amounts and eligibility will vary. Some restrictions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
The bakery at Webster's Marketplace always has fresh treats for you to enjoy. Our signature sweet rolls and donuts are hand-cut daily in-store, fresh, each morning by our bakery team. Our custom cakes are also baked and decorated right here, always fresh for your special celebrations. And the breads and dinner rolls are made by our bakers just in time for dinner tonight. Stop by our bakery today inside of Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Make the long drive this season with confidence all year long. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
Are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckercareers.com.
Welcome back to Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. I'm Bruce Lang bringing you tonight's play-by-play of Ripon girls basketball on the Ripon Sports YouTube stream as we get ready for the tip-off tonight. Starting lineups. We'll do Ripon first as the visiting team. Number 5, a senior, Selena Lopez. Number 4, a junior, Allie Bumby. Number 5, I already did, Selena Lopez. Junior, number 10, Bella Miller. Sophomore, number 23, Carson Bauman. And number 24, a senior, Lucy Bettine. Ripon wearing their black uniforms with orange numbers and white trim. Ripon coached by third year head coach Jesse Nodolf. And the starting lineup for the Lady Chargers, they're dressed in their home white uniforms with green lettering and trim. And Kettle Moraine Lutheran is coached by Jason Waltz. Starters, number 12, a 5'6" sophomore, Taylor Schwallenberg. Number 20, a 5'5" senior, Alexis Schwallenberg. Number 4, a 5'5" freshman, Mackenzie Luring. Number 24, a senior, Alexis Sterenberg. And number 25, a 5'9" freshman, Madeline Leffel. So we'll get things started here in just a moment. Teams are on the floor. And Carson Bauman will do the jumping duties for the Ripon Tigers. And as soon as Kettle Moraine Lutheran is out there, I'll be able to tell you who's doing the jumping for them. And it looks like that will probably be either 24 or 25. It looks like it's going to be 25, and that's going to be Madeline Leffel, a freshman. So we're about ready to get things underway here at Jackson, Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Ball is in the air, and we're underway. Ripon controls the ball. Selena Lopez with the ball, brings it over the timeline, gets it to Bettine. Bettine tries to get it out to Miller, but knocked away by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. As we're just underway here. 9 seconds ticked away so far. Lopez didn't bound the ball at the Ripon baseline. Gets it to Miller. Miller puts it right up off the glass for 2. So Ripon draws first blood here tonight. Ripon leads 2-0 on your Heidel House scoreboard. With the ball is Sterenberg. She gets it to Leffel. Now they kick it out over to Schwallenberg, and putting up the shot is Leffel. No good, but pulling down the rebound are the Chargers. Another long shot put up, and this time Bumby comes down with the rebound. Allie Bumby brings it over midcourt, gets it to Lopez. Now goes into the lane, kicks it to Bumby, and she gets tied up, but gets the ball out to Bauman. No good, and that's going to be rebounded by the Chargers. They'll bring the ball the other way, and all alone under the Charger basket, that's Alex Sterenberg. She gets the first 2 points for the Chargers and ties things up here at 2 apiece. And Ripon getting pressure in the backcourt. Goes out of bounds on the far side off a Charger player. So Bumby to inbound the ball for Ripon. Gets it to Carson Bauman. Bauman brings it over in front of the Ripon bench. Stolen away and right down. Putting it up off the glass is Taylor Schwallenberg as the Chargers take a 4-2 lead over Ripon. And again, stolen away and right under the basket. Ripon's got to do something here as now they're down by 4, 6-2, and Ripon gets down to Bella Miller. She can't get it to go up. It was kind of knocked out of her hand when she tried to put it up, and ball's going to go out of bounds off Ripon, so it'll be Charger ball in the backcourt. They'll bring it up, bring it over. That's Schwallenberg. Schwallenberg brings it out to the top, now works her way over to the right. That's the far side. And Schwallenberg kicks it out to the top. And now over to Schwallenberg again. She'll put it up for 3, no good. And Bumby with the rebound for the Tigers. She'll bring it back the other way. Ripon moving from left to right on your screen. All the way across court to Bettine, and Bettine can't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds. So 3 Ripon turnovers here within the first 2 minutes of this game. As bringing the ball up is Taylor Schwallenberg. Getting it to Leffel, back to Schwallenberg. And Schwallenberg kicks it out to Leffel, now out to the top. And over to Leffel on the far side. She puts it up for 3, no good, pulling down the rebound. And finally, Carson Bauman ends up with the ball. And Ripon will bring it back the other way. And stolen away. And Carson Bauman going to pick up the first foul of the night for the Tigers, as the ball was stolen away by Alexis Schwallenberg. So Taylor Schwallenberg gets it out to Alexa, and we've got a whistle. And it's going to go against Lopez for the Tigers. So Lopez and Miller will come out. Going into the game will be Brooks and Ellie Rost. So inbound the ball to Taylor Schwallenberg. She'll take it out at the top, hands it off to the other side to Leffel. Leffel brings it to the top, hands it off to Alexis Schwallenberg. Over into the other corner. And it's going to bounce on the end line and go out of bounds. And it'll be Ripon ball at their own baseline. 6-2, Chargers lead over Ripon here. As Rost inbounds the ball to Bauman. She gets it ahead to Bettine, to Bumby, and ahead to Brooks. Brooks will put it up and in for 2, and she's fouled in the process. So Ari Brooks can pull Ripon to within 1 on the +1 here. She goes to the line to shoot. Shots on the way, and that'll come around the rim, and Bumby almost had it, but come out of her hand and into the hands of Schwallenberg, and then we're going to have a turnover under the basket by Alice Kane for the Chargers, and Ripon will have the ball at their own baseline. Inbound to Bauman. Bauman will bring it up court. She picks up her dribble over to Rost. Rost brings it over the timeline. Now to Brooks on the right. Gets it underneath the Bumby, and puts it up off the glass for 2. So Ripon ties things up here at 6 apiece with 14:23 remaining here in the first half. With the ball over on the far side, putting up a shot, and it's going to be a dead ball. That was Alexis Schwallenberg. Bradley comes in the game for Bauman for the Tigers. 14-16, we're tied up at 6 apiece. Ripon has the ball in the backcourt. Rost to inbound the ball for Ripon. Gets it to Bradley, back to Rost. Rost will move it ahead to Brooks. Now over the timeline to Bumby. Over to Bradley. She'll put up a 3. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by the Chargers. They'll bring the ball the other way, and putting it up off the glass is Leffel. Leffel with her first points of the game tonight. 13:55 remaining. Make it 54 with the whistle. So coming into the game for the Chargers is number 4. That's going to be Leering, as well as Maida Conrad. And I didn't see who the other person was that came in. Oh, that was 30 Kane. So Bumby with the ball. She's going to be fouled. It'll be Ripon's ball at the baseline, as she was not in the act of shooting at the time. Bumby's got to take a minute to tie her shoes. Ripon trailing by 2, 8-6 with 13:44 remaining in the first half. Brooks to inbound the ball at the baseline for the Tigers. She gets it all the way out to the top to Rost. Hands it off to Bumby on the right. Bumby back to Rost on the right corner. Back out to Bradley. Bradley over to Bettine. Bettine to Bumby. Bumby turns around, nowhere to go, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul called against, I believe that's going against Meinert, number 11. And it is against Meinert. Third team foul for the Chargers. Brooks to inbound the ball at the baseline. Nowhere to go with it, and we're going to have a 5-second whistle go against the Tigers. So ball gets turned over to the Chargers. They'll have the ball in the backcourt. Inbound the ball to Leering. She'll bring it up past midcourt for the Chargers. On the left-hand side. Hands it off. Now kicks the ball back out to Meinert. Working the ball around. Now kick the ball out to Walls. And just doing a weave and into the lane and putting up a shot, but she's going to be called for. Traveling was Meinert. So turnover to the Tigers. As Bettine comes out, Carson Bauman goes back in for Ripon. Ripon trailing by 2, 8-6. Inbound to Brooks, ahead to Bauman. Bauman gets it to Brooks, tries to get it to Brooks, goes past her. Ross picks it up, now to Bradley. Cross court now to Bauman. Underneath the Bradley, or Bumby. Bumby will put it up, and that'll go in for 2. So Allie Bumby with 4 points tonight. Ties things up here at 8 apiece with 12:44 remaining here in the first half. Working the ball around are the Chargers. Get the ball over here on the near side. Now putting up a shot. That was number 15, and that was Maida Conrad. Ripon gets it up ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds in the forecourt off the Chargers. So Meinert will have a seat. Returning to the game is Taylor Schwellenberg for the Chargers. Brooks inbounds, gets it to Rost. Rost will take it to the top, over to Bauman on the far side. She'll get it over to Brooks. Brooks will bring it out. Now to Rost at the top. To Bradley on the right side. Over to Bauman. Bauman looks, pulls it down, dribbles, and puts it up, and that rattles around but doesn't go in, and pulled in by the Chargers. And down to Schwellenberg. She'll go across the baseline, kick the ball out, and work the ball around. And finally a shot put up by Conrad. And that's going to be good for 2. And we have a whistle and a foul going against. That's going to be against Leering. Leering for the Chargers. That's her 4th team foul. Ripon trails 12-8 on your Heidel House scoreboard with 11:46 remaining. Inbound goes to Ross. Now to Bauman ahead. Bauman brings it over to the right side of the lane. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Bradley at the top. Over to Ross on the left. She'll bring it back over to the top. Back to Bradley and into the corner to Bauman on the right. She'll go baseline. Kicks it out to Brooks, back to Bauman. Bauman will try to go up, and she's going to be fouled. And that foul going to go against number 24. That's going to be Alexa Sterenberg, or Alex Sterenberg. So Bauman puts up her first of the 2 free throws. First one's good. Pulls Ripon to within 3. Bradley comes out of the game as Lopez will return for the Tigers. Second shot, that's good. Ripon now to within 2. 12-10 on your Heidel House scoreboard. As Chargers bring the ball forward. Leffel gives the ball to Leering. She puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Lopez for the Tigers. She gets it to Rost. And underneath to Miller. Miller up off the glass for 2. She has 4 points tonight for Ripon. Ties things up at 12 apiece. Over on the far side, Leering with the ball for the Chargers. Stolen away by Lopez. She'll bring it down court. Now stolen away the other way. That's Leering. She gets the ball ahead to Schwallenberg, and she'll lay it up off the glass for 2. Taylor Schwallenberg, the leading scorer for the Charger team with 9.5 points per game. Ball now gotten to Lopez. She'll put a shot up, no good, and knocked into the hands of Kettle Moraine Lutheran. And ahead, once again, to Leering, and Leering will lay it up off the glass for 2. That'll put them up by 4, 16-12. Lopez gets the ball ahead to Miller. Now to Brooks. Brooks will put it up off the glass for 2. So Ari Brooks with 4 points tonight as they pull Ripon to within 2, 16-14. Sterenberg with the ball. Gets it across to Leering on the right side. Now to Leffel. Leffel will drive the right side of the lane. No good. Pulled down by Rost for the Tigers. She'll bring it ahead. And over to Brooks. Back to Rost on the left side of the lane. She'll bring it back across to Bauman. Bauman pulls it in. She'll drive into the lane, put up a shot. She'll be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Tigers. Give a chance for the Tigers to pull within 2 on the free throws. 9:27 remaining here in the first half. Bradley set to go back in. And she'll return to the game now for Rost. Bauman's first shot was no good. So Bauman sets for her second shot. 9:27, Ripon down by 2. And we've got a line violation against Kettle Moraine Lutheran. So Bauman will get another chance at it. 9:27, Ripon trails by 2, 16-14. And make it 16-15 as Bauman makes the second chance shot. 9:22 remaining. Kettle Moraine with the ball. That's Leffel. She gets it out to Minert. Over to the other side now to Leffel. She wants to go baseline. Cut off by Bauman, and we're going to have a foul called on Lopez of the Tigers. That'll be her second personal foul. Third team foul for Ripon. And Bumby returns to the game for Ripon. Lopez will have a seat. Chargers have the ball at their own baseline. Kick the ball out to Minor. Now to Leffel on the near side. She gets it out. And shot put up. And that was good. And so Miller with the ball in the forecourt for Ripon. She does the spin, tries to put the shot up. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And she was fouled by Alexa Schwallenberg, her first personal foul. 7th team foul. Miller at the line to shoot, puts up the first shot. That's good. As Miller pulls Ripon to within 3, 19-16 with 8:51 remaining. Second shot's good as well for Miller. And Ripon now down by 2, 19-17. And shot put up, no good. Pulled down by Bumby for the Tigers. She'll bring it back the other way. Gives it over to Bradley. Bradley pulls up for 3, and that'll rattle in for 3 points. So Ripon now goes ahead 20-19 And a shot put up by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Rebound pulled in by Bradley for the Tigers. She'll bring it back the other way. Brooks on the right side. Tries to get it to Miller, but overthrows her. Pulled down by Meinert. Meinert brings it up, now gets it to Schwallenberg. And putting up a shot, that's Pullman. And Bumby with the rebound, and they'll bring it back the other way. Bradley brings it over midcourt for Ripon. Out to Bauman here on the right. Bauman, go baseline, put it up, and that'll rattle in for two. So Carson Bauman with 5 points on the night for the Tigers. We got a timeout by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. We'll take it with them. Chef Nick and Chef Ryan of the premier restaurant Oakwood in Heidel House, Green Lake invite you to come indulge yourself in their homemade breads, butters, and rich scratch soups that will warm your stomach and heart. That's Oakwood Bar and Restaurant in Heidel House of Green Lake. If you loved them before, you're going to love them even more. At Smuckers, are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour. Full benefits effective day one and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckerscareers.com. And celebrating 125 years of community banking, committed to providing excellent customer service and support of local businesses, community, and individual growth. That's Horicon Bank, the natural choice. Member FDIC. Coming out of the timeout, we have 7:40 remaining. Ripon ahead now by 3, 22-19 against this Kettle Moraine Lutheran Charger team. Chargers will have the ball at midcourt. Inbound by Alice Kane. She gets the ball to Taylor Schwallenberg. Hand off to Kane. She'll take it to the top. Now back over to Meinert. Meinert back to Schwallenberg. That's Taylor Schwallenberg. She'll back out beyond the three-point arc. Brings it over to the left. Hands it off. Now over to the other side to Conrad. Back to Meinert. Over to Schwallenberg. Schwallenberg takes it over on the right side. And a shot put up, three-pointer right into the hands of Bradley. That was Kane. No good. Ahead to Bella Miller. Miller for the Tigers gets it out to Bradley. Bradley back to Miller in the right corner. And underneath to Bauman. Turnaround jump shot. No good for Bauman. And that'll be brought down and rebounded by the Chargers. Underneath goes to Schwallenberg. Taylor Schwallenberg. Another 2 points. As that pulls the Chargers to within one, 22-21, Tigers lead. Bella Miller with the ball in the forecourt. She goes into the lane. She's going to be called for traveling. So turnover to the Chargers as Brooks will return to the game for Bauman. Couple substitutions for the Chargers as well. Meinert brings the ball forward for the Chargers. Over in the far corner now to Schwallenberg. Kicks it out, and a shot put up, no good. And Bumby is going to have the ball go off her. She tried to get the rebound, but just couldn't find a handle on the ball. 6:17 remaining here in the first half. Ripon ahead by 1, 22-21. Doing the inbounding is Alexis Schwallenberg. Gets it out to the top to Conrad underneath, and putting the ball up for two is Kane. And Bradley will bring the ball the other way. Chargers lead by 1, 23-22. Bumby with the ball at the top. And now into the near corner to Bradley. Bradley, nothing but air. She overshoots the basket. That's pulled in by the Chargers, and Bella Miller knocks it down right into the hands of Brooks. Brooks will bring it over the timeline, gets it ahead to Miller. Miller will kick it back out to Bettine at the top of the key. Over to Bradley, back to Brooks here on the right side. She'll work it over into the corner, and a bad pass by Ripon puts it right into the hands of Schwallenberg. And putting the ball up and no good. A foul going to be called on Bella Miller. And that's on the floor. Nope, they're going to let her shoot too. They're going to say she was in the act of shooting. So Schwellenberg, Alexa Schwellenberg, will go to the line to shoot 2. And that'll put the Chargers ahead 24-22 as she makes the first. 24-22, Chargers lead with 5:30 remaining here in the first half. Schwellenberg at the line to shoot her second shot. That's up off the back of the rim and pulled down by Bettine for the Tigers. She gives it to Ross. She'll move it ahead to Miller. Miller will put it up off the glass for 2. 8 points for Bella Miller tonight. Meinert brings the ball the other way. Tied up here at 24-24. Work the ball out. And putting a shot up. No good. Knocked into the hands of Kane. And she puts a shot up. And then Bumby will come down with the rebound. She has 5 on the night. She'll bring the ball over the timeline. Over to Miller on the left side. And Miller, give it to Bettine. Bettine to Brooks here in the right. And she tries to get it to Bumby, but goes past her and into the hands of the Chargers. Ahead and putting it up off the glass. That's Maida Conrad, and she'll lay it up for 2. We've got a timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back right after this.
Drive your favorite teams to the games with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and a bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers.
Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry.
Coming out of the timeout, we have 4:37 remaining. Kettle Moraine Lutheran has taken the lead again, 26-24. I'm Bruce Link with your play-by-play here on the Ripon Sports YouTube stream. Ripon inbounds the ball in the backcourt. Ross to Brooks, back to Ross. Ross will bring it up past the timeline for the Tigers. Into the corner and to Bettine. She tries to get it to Bumby, knocked away, and finally the ball out of bounds off Ripon. So the Chargers will inbound the ball in the backcourt. Leffel gets the ball to Taylor Schwellenberg, and here she'll bring it up over the timeline. 4:17 remaining. Schwellenberg to Leffel. Leffel at the top now. Back out to Alexa Schwellenberg, and she tries to fire it across, pulled in by Ross, and we got a scramble for the ball, and it's going to be, I believe they said a timeout got called by Kettle Moraine Lutheran, so it's going to be a Kettle Moraine Lutheran timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Excellence meets innovation at Ripon Area School District through a commitment to continuous quality improvement. Ripon was awarded $1.9 million in grants to expand support for students and their families with school programming and school-based mental health. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
Coming out of the timeout, 4:06 remaining. Kettle Moraine Lutheran ahead by 2, 26-24 on your Heidel House scoreboard. Chargers inbound the ball at midcourt. Bringing it up is Taylor Schwellenberg, and now gets it to Alexa. Back in the corner to Taylor. She'll bring it over to the left side of the lane, across court. Now out to Leffel. Leffel underneath to Taylor Schwellenberg. No good, and Bumby comes down with the rebound. Bumby will bring it over midcourt for Ripon. Gets it to the top to Miller. Miller across to Bettine. Bettine has it knocked out of her hand, and we're going to have a foul called on Alexa Schwellenberg. So going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That's going to be Bettine. Bauman comes in for Miller. Foul is called on Schwellenberg. That's her second foul. Bettine puts the foul shot up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Chargers. I've got a spotter here in front of me telling where the ball is going. Brooks inbounds the ball and tries to get it to Bauman as she's driving the lane. It goes into the hands of Sterenberg. She puts it up, no good, and coming down with the rebound is Schwellenberg. And a three-pointer put up by Maida Conrad. She's got 9 points tonight for the Chargers. 3:15 remaining. Ripon now down by 5, 29-24. They get the ball to Bumby. She'll put it up. Goes across the rim, pulled down on the other side by Bettine. She'll put up a three and good. So Lucy Bettine gets herself on the scoreboard tonight with the three. Pulls Ripon to within 2. 2:55 remaining. Schwellenberg, that was Conrad. And a long three-pointer put up by Conrad. Pulled down by the Chargers and across court. It's going to sail out of bounds. So the Chargers with a turnover as they make about 3 substitutions. Rost will inbound the ball. 2:45 remaining here in the first half. 29-27. Ripon trails by 2. Bauman brings the ball up. Cross court to Bettine, but sails it over her head. She couldn't reach it, even jumping for it. So turnover back to the Chargers. Ripon needs to take better care of the ball. So Schwellenberg brings the ball up court for the Chargers. Get it underneath. And putting the ball up and comes off the rim. Bumby with the rebound. And she'll bring the ball back the other way. 2:15 remaining. Ripon down by 2, 29-27. Brooks tries to get the ball underneath the Bauman, knocked out of bounds by the Chargers. And coming out of the game will be Conrad, and re-entering the game will be Alexa Schwellenberg for the Chargers. Bumby to inbound the ball at the Ripon baseline. She gets it to Brooks. Brooks puts it up and no good. Kind of hung on the edge of the rim, bringing it all the way down and putting it up is Leering, no good. Schwellenberg kicks the ball over and putting up a shot was Alexa Schwellenberg, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that's going to be called against Brooks for the Tigers. That's 15 foul for the Tigers. Schwellenberg, first shot is up and good. As they expand their lead to 3, 30-27 with 1:56 remaining here in the first half. Second shot's good. So it's now a 4-point lead for the Chargers. 31-27. Rost has it stolen away on the pass to Bauman. They get it underneath to Leering, and Leering will lay it up off the glass for 2. That'll put the Chargers up by 6, 33-27 with 1:37 remaining. Rost with the ball into the corner to Bauman. Bauman puts up a 3. Nothing but air as it sails over the basket, and it's going to go out of bounds off Ripon, be Charger ball. So Leffel will inbound the ball to Taylor Schwellenberg in the backcourt. She'll bring it ahead for the Chargers. Brings it over to the left side. Goes in toward the basket. Knocked away into the hands of Rost. And she'll bring it back the other way for the Tigers. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Over to Bettine. Bettine puts up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Brooks. She'll kick it back out to Bettine. Now underneath the Bumby, and no good. Bumby gets her own rebound, and this time it's good on the putback. Bumby with 8 rebounds on the night. Makes it 33-29. Ripon down by 4. And laying up an underhand shot is Taylor Schwellenberg, and that goes in for 2. Now 35-29. Ripon back down by 6. Bauman with the ball in the near corner. She'll go into the lane. Put it up off the glass. No good. Bumby comes down with the rebound. Bettine gets it to Bauman on the right. Now into the right corner to Brooks. Underneath the Bumby. Bumby puts it up. No good. And pulled down by Schwellenberg. She'll throw it down court the other way to Leering, and Leering will lay it up off the glass for 2 as we have 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. 16 seconds. Carson Bauman with the ball. Gets it into the corner to Brooks. Knocked away, but Rost finally pulls it in. Over into the other corner to Bauman. She'll put it up into the hands of Bettine. She can't get it to go. Puts it back on the rebound. And Rost put it back and finally gets it to go. As the buzzer sounds, it's going to be Ripon trailing by 6, 37-31. I'm going to take a brief break, add up the scoring, and we'll be back to tell you what's going on in the first half after these messages from our sponsors.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
At American Family Insurance, we're here to protect your dream home. And with equipment breakdown coverage, we'll also protect the things that keep your dream home running. So if you experience a sudden mechanical or electrical breakdown in your home, you're covered. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Contact Brad Tegla-Petra, agent at 920-748-5031.
Refer to policy for equipment breakdown covered losses, deductible limitations, and exclusions. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Products not available in every state.
Whatever your building needs are, be sure to contact Schmidt Lumber in Ripon, serving the area for over 20 years with quality products such as insulation, roofing materials, treated lumber, moldings, and windows, doors, and locks. If you have any questions about building materials, Keith from Schmidt Lumber has the answers. Call 920-748-3570, specializing in lumber for every purpose. Buy where the builders buy. That's Schmidt Lumber, 427 East Fond du Lac Street, Ripon.
Rural Mutual Insurance, keeping Wisconsin strong.
With a full line of insurance products exclusively designed for Wisconsin, call Victor at Victor Magnus Agency. With Rural Mutual Insurance, Victor will help get your personal, business, farm, and life insurance needs in order. For a free quote, visit victormagnus.com. That's Victor, MAGNUS.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
Summer has its own feeling. It can be active and hot. It can also be cool and relaxing. It's your choice when it's happening in your own backyard. Summer is the time to turn your dream projects into reality, and your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Ripon and Wautoma is here to help. However you want to plant it, build it, paint it, or customize it, Ace is ready to turn your home into your summer oasis.
Ace is the helpful place in Ripon and Wautoma.
Coming out of the timeout at halftime here, Ripon trailing by 6, 37-31. We're going to look at the scoring. First for the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Number 15, Maida Conrad with 9 points tonight. 8 points by the Charger leading scorer overall, Taylor Schwallenberg with 8. 6 points for Mackenzie Luring. 5 points for Alexa Schwallenberg. And 2 points apiece for Alex Sterenberg, Madeline Leffel, and Alice Kane. For your hometown Ripon Tigers, it's with 8 points tonight, Bella Miller so far. Allie Bumby behind her with 6. Carson Bauman with 5. 4 points for Ari Brooks. 3 points for Lucy Bettine. 3 points for Allie Bradley. And 2 points for Ellie Rost. So Ripon's biggest problem has been the turnovers, as they have unofficially 10. Chargers have 7, and looks like about 5 rebounds for the Chargers. Ripon out rebounding the Chargers. Allie Bumby alone has 9 rebounds, and that'll give them Ripon a total of 15 rebounds that I have them for. So great job on the boards by the Tigers. Just haven't been able to capitalize when they've been able to get the ball and force turnovers by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. We've got over 4.5 minutes remaining here, and they're doing introduction of cheerleader seniors, senior night for them tonight, or they're captains. I assume they're seniors. So let's take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a bit. I'm Bruce Lincoln. You're tuned to Ripon Sports YouTube.
She thinks about the little details to help perfect her team so her team is their very best. On the mat, Krista is the quintessential performer.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a win for you in our community. Member FDIC.
The Ripon Area School District mission is empowering learners, engaging community, and enriching the world. Ripon students follow this in early childhood programs, project-based charter schools, K-12 engineering courses, strong fine arts offerings, extracurricular offerings, and the Start College Early program. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
We believe a company, like family, is made stronger when differences are embraced and not condemned. Check out walsworth.com/careers for hiring opportunities. Proud to support Ripon High School.
For a truly delicious lunch or evening dinner, plan a visit to Pastimes Pub and Grill. Carol's homemade soups are always available, along with a great variety of sandwiches, awesome burgers, and salads. Be sure to try their popular baby back ribs, available Saturday evening. If you enjoy cooking, stop in and apply at Pastimes Pub and Grill, downtown Ripon.
Next time you're heading out for breakfast or lunch, visit Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery. Their menu includes many different scratch-made, professionally prepared entrees, and your meal with a delectable dessert from their in-house bakery, open Wednesday through Sunday. Mr. and Mrs. P's Eatery, Fond du Lac Street, Ripon.
Ripon Area School District continues to offer the very best educational opportunities to all students. Ripon Tigers are building their future in a high-achieving academic atmosphere, supported by a dedicated professional staff who are passionate about education and are striving for excellence. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
Edward Jones Investing. Self-service is no service. You talk, we listen in person. Call Greg Gregalovich at 748-5118 or Shad Horton at 748-2576. Edward Jones, a member, SIPC. Butsing Marchand, serving local families with grace and compassion since 1896. And Hometown Radio is your local source for news, weather, and sports. Tune in to WRPN and team up every weekday morning with Bob Nelson to find out what's happening in your area. Fusion Heating and Cooling, the area's newest family-oriented Trane dealer, offers service on all manufacturers' brands and specializes in providing solutions for all your home comfort needs. Getting the job professionally done and on time. Fusion Heating and Cooling, serving Ripon and the surrounding area. Ripon and Kettle Moraine Lutheran back out here on the floor as we get ready to get the second half of action underway. 37-31. Kettle Moraine Lutheran leads Ripon by 6 on your Heidel House scoreboard. So it will be Kettle Moraine Lutheran ball to start the second half. They'll inbound the ball on the far side of the court. Inbounding the ball will be Leffel for the Chargers. She'll be inbounding to Taylor Schwallenberg. Your 5 starters on the court for Ripon are Lopez, Bumby, Bettine, Carson Bauman, and Bella Miller. So Leffel with the ball in the far corner. She'll kick the ball out to Laring, now to Schwallenberg. Schwallenberg kicks it back out to Leffel. Leffel will drive it into the lane, kick it back out to Luring. Back over to Leffel. She'll take a 3 from the right side, no good. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds off Ripon. So it's going to be Charger ball at their own baseline. 17-37. Not even 30 seconds gone yet here in the second half. So Schwallenberg kicks it out to Luring underneath. And now back out to Leffel. Leffel puts up a shot, one-handed, and that'll drop for 2. So Leffel gets things started here in the second half. Bauman has the ball stolen away by Schwallenberg. They move it ahead, back out to Leffel. Leffel drive it into the lane. She'll put up an underhand shot, no good. Rebounded by Miller for the Tigers. And she'll bring the ball the other way. Gets it over to Bauman on the right side. She'll bring it in. Tries to go baseline, but she's cut off. That's Alexa Schwallenberg. Bettine now out to Lopez at the top. Lopez take it in and jump shot from the free throw line, and that'll go in for 2 for Lopez. Her first points tonight, as that'll make our score 39-33 on your Heidel House scoreboard. Alexa Schwallenberg, she gets it to Leffel. Leffel will go up and lay it up off the glass for 2 more. She has 6 points in the game, now stolen away, and ahead to Leffel. She'll put it up off the glass, no good. Bumby, and she'll be fouled. Bumby pulled down the rebound. She's fouled. She'll have the ball in the backcourt, and it looks like we're going to have full court pressure by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Coming back into the game for Kettle Moraine Lutheran, Mackenzie Walsh, as Leffel will have a seat. She doesn't look happy about that. Inbound ahead to Miller, to Bettine, now to Carson Bauman. She lays it up, no good, and Luring comes down with the ball. She'll take it all the way the other way. Gets it to Alexa Schwallenberg underneath, and now tries to get it out to Sterenberg, and it's going to go out of bounds in front of the Charger bench. So Ripon's ball on the turnover. Bumby inbounds to Lopez. Lopez ahead to Bumby. She'll bring it over the timeline. Bumby over to Lopez. At the line to Bella Miller. Now over to Bettine. Out to Bella Miller. Miller out to Carson Bauman. Bauman will drive the left side or right side of the lane. She'll pick up her dribble, and now it sails past Bumby, and it's going to go out of over and back call. I think that was one of those situations where Ripon went to pass the ball, and as she did it, the player moved the other direction. So in ball to Schwallenberg. She'll bring it out to the top. Now goes left side of the lane. Kicks it over to Alexa Schwallenberg. Luring with the ball at the top. Now to Taylor Schwallenberg. Crossed and over into the corner to Alexa. Three-pointer no good. Pulled down by Bumby. They get it out to Bella Miller. She'll bring it over timeline. And in the lane to Miller. And we're going to have a foul call. Basket by Bumby is good. She's got 8 points tonight. She'll go to the line to shoot a +1. Foul being called on Alexa Schwallenberg. That'll be number 3 for her. Kettle Moraine coach asking about the foul. And they substitute 3 new players into the game. Meinert comes in along with Ella Walls and Alice Kane. Bumby puts up the free throw, and that'll go off the glass for the free throw point. So Bumby now with 9 on the night makes the score 41-35. Ball to Leffel, who's returned to the game as well. She'll get the ball out. That was Sterenberg. Now out to Taylor Schwallenberg. No good on a 3-point attempt and pulled down by Bumby. Lopez gets the ball over to Bella Miller. Miller bring it out to the top for the Tigers. Now to Bauman. Bauman into the corner to Bettine. Bettine out to Lopez. Lopez to Bumby under the basket, and she'll lay it up for 2. 11 points for Bumby tonight. She's now into double figures, rebounding and scoring. As the Chargers with the ball, that's Leffel. She'll bring it into the lane, kick it out to Meinert. Now out and over to Taylor Schwallenberg. She goes into the lane, kicks the ball out to Meinert. On the right, she'll bring it around, does a spin move and kicks it out. And with the ball and going up for a shot is Leffel. She falls to the ground, and it's going to be Ripon ball, as trying to go for the rebound was Alice Kane, and it'll go off her. Brooks comes into the game for Bumby. So Bauman will go to inbound the ball in the backcourt. Ripon trailing by 3, 41-38 with 13:50 remaining. Bauman goes to the backcourt to inbound the ball. Gets it up court to Bettine. Now ahead to Brooks. Brooks will bring it down. She'll go right to the glass. No good. And we're going to have a jump ball called. So possession arrow is going to favor Ripon. Ripon will have the ball at their own baseline. Lopez to inbound the ball for the Tigers. Lopez tries to get it in to Bella Miller, but kicked out of bounds by Taylor Schwallenberg. 13:43, and Bradley comes back into the game for the Tigers. She'll replace Bauman. 13:43, Ripon trails by 3, 41-38. Lopez to inbound the ball again for the Tigers. She'll get it out to the top to Bettine. Hand it off to Miller, and muffed handoff, and that's going to go out of bounds. So the Tigers will turn the ball over to the Chargers once again as they trail by 3, 41-38. Tigers trail. Get the ball out to Meinert at the top. Now to Taylor Schwallenberg. Out to Waltz. And over into the far corner to Taylor Schwallenberg. She'll bring it around, goes into the lane, kicks it out to Leffel for 3. No good, and Miller comes down with the rebound for the Tigers. She'll get the ball to Brooks, and Brooks will bring the ball past the timeline. Over to Miller on the right side. Ripon moving from right to left now on your TV screen. And get it out to Bettine. Now over to the corner to Miller. She can't get the handle on the ball. Picked up by the Chargers, and we're going to have a whistle as they're going to say that it hit the out-of-bounds line. So Ripon will send Rost into the game for Lopez. Several new players in for the Chargers as Rost will inbound the ball at the baseline. Gets it out to Bettine on the right. She'll get it back over to the right to Brooks. Brooks will bring it in baseline. Gets it to Miller on the left side of the key. She'll turn around, put up a shot, no good, and rebounded by the Chargers. They'll bring it all the way. That's Meinert, and she puts it up, no good, and rebound pulled down by Brooks for Ripon. And gives it to Bradley. Bradley brings it up over to Rost. Rost out to Bettine, and Bettine's going to lose it, and it's going to go into the backcourt, and that'll be an over and back call. So Ripon has to do a better job of handling the ball here. 41-38, Ripon trailing by 3 with 12:15 remaining. Luring gets the ball over to Waltz. Now underneath, that's Sterenberg pulling down the rebound out of the Chargers. Three-pointer put up by Meinert over into the corner, and this time it was Waltz putting up a three. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the Chargers, and so Ripon ball in the backcourt. Bradley inbounds the ball to Bumby. She'll pull it over the timeline. Out to Brooks, now to the top to Bradley, back into the near corner to Bauman. Bauman looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Bumby. Bumby puts it up, no good, and rebounded by the Chargers. Meinert with the ball. She's going to make a run straight for the basket. Lay it up off the glass, and that's good for two. So Melanie Meinert with her first 2 points in the game. Carson Bauman with the ball. She puts it up off the glass. Rebounded by Bumby. She tries to kick it out. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Chargers. And Taylor Schwellenberg returning to the game for Ella Waltz for the Chargers. Brooks to inbound the ball at the baseline. Gets it out to the top to Bauman. Bauman hands it off to Rost here on the left-hand side. Now to Bradley. Bradley with a three. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Leering. She'll bring it down court. She's going to try to bring it down and kicks it out to Meinert. Now they get it over to the other side. That's Conrad. And back into the lane to Leering. She puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Rost for the Tigers. And Rost brings it up, gets it ahead to Bauman on the right side. Now underneath to Bumby. She'll turn around, put it up. That's going to go in for two, and she'll go to the line to shoot a +1. As that brings Ripon to within three, 43-40, with 10:47 remaining on your Heidel House scoreboard. So Bumby at the line. Luffel back in the game for the Chargers. As Bumby sets for her +1. That's on the way off the back of the rim and pulled down by Alexa Schwellenberg. She'll bring it down court. Kicks it over to Leering. Out to Taylor Schwellenberg. Into the corner to Alexa Schwellenberg off the rim and knocked around. Bumby will finally come up with the ball. She has 14 rebounds tonight. My mistake. Bradley brings it up over the timeline. Gets it to Bumby at the top. Almost lost the ball, but she pulls it in. Gets it over to Bradley. Over on the right side now to Bauman. Bauman, she'll drive. Put it up, no good. And rebound pulled down by the Chargers, and they'll bring it back the other way. That's going to be Taylor Schwellenberg. She takes it into the lane and a little looping shot. Puts it up for two. She now has 10 on the night for the Chargers. Get the ball ahead to Rost, and Rost goes to put it up. It's going to be a deflected ball off the Chargers. Ripon's ball at their own baseline. 9:54 remaining. Ripon down by 5, 45-40. Brooks looking for somewhere to go with it. She'll get it out, but stolen away by Leering. She'll go right to the basket. Put it up, no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Rost and then knocked out of bounds off the Chargers. So Ripon will inbound in the backcourt. Looks like the Chargers putting on full court pressure. Get it into Rost. Now across court to Brooks, and it's stolen away from her. They get it underneath the Leffel, and she'll lay it up off the glass for two. Leffel with 8 points, as that puts the Chargers ahead 47-40. They get the ball ahead to Bauman. Kicks it out to Brooks. Now to Bradley at the top of the key. Three is good! So Bradley with her second three-pointer of the night pulls Ripon to within 4, 47-43. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and be back in just a moment.
Make the long drive this season with confidence all year long. Get ready for your next road trip with Goodyear Tires from Cliffs Tire and Battery, West Fond du Lac Street in Ripon.
Are you looking for a new career? The Smuckers facility in Ripon needs you as part of their team. Starting wage is over $20 per hour, full benefits effective day one, and a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Apply online at www.smuckercareers.com.
Drive your favorite teams to the games with Lamers Bus Lines. Lamers is now hiring school bus drivers. Great pay, flexible schedules, complete driver training, and a bonus up to $1,500. Apply in person or at golamers.com/careers.
Hillside Dental Associates in Ripon has been offering a complete range of premium dental care for over 35 years, including preventative hygiene, cosmetic and restorative procedures, along with Invisalign and sedation dentistry.
Coming down to the timeout, I'm Bruce Link with your play-by-play tonight here on Ripon Sports YouTube. 9:20 remaining here in tonight's game. Ripon trailing by 4, 47-43, as Leffel inbounds the ball to Taylor Schwellenberg. She'll bring the ball ahead for the Chargers. Hands it off to Leering. Leering will take it over to the left side, and now stolen away by Bumby. And gets it to Rosk. She'll move it ahead to Lopez, and then as she tries to get it to Bumby, it's stolen away on the Ripon turnover, and putting it all the way down court and up on a layup is Luring. So Ripon inbounds in the backcourt, gets it ahead to Bumby, now to Lopez, and ahead to Brooks. Brooks gets to Bumby under the basket, puts it up, knocked out of her hands, puts it back in her hands, and she lays it back up for two. So that's going to be 15 points for Bumby tonight. That'll make her the team leader, and ball going to go out of bounds off the Chargers. So Ripon will get the ball in the backcourt with pressure by Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Now the official's going to talk it over to make sure. Now they're going to say it's going to be Kettle Moraine ball. So coming in for Ripon is Bauman. Bradley will have a seat. Your Tigers on the floor for Ripon. Lopez, Brooks, Bauman, Bumby, and Rost. Inbound the ball. That's Taylor Schwellenberg. She'll back into the right corner. Now take it into the lane. Kick the ball out. Over to Alexa. Across court. Try to get it to Leffel. Knocked out of bounds by Bumby. She kept it from getting to Leffel. And so Leffel will inbound the ball in the very corner. Can't even see her on your screen, on the right side of your screen. She gets it out to Taylor Schwellenberg. Over to Alexa. Now back out to Leffel. Leffel's going to go right side of the lane. Lay it up off the glass for two. Leffel having a great night tonight here for the Chargers. Lopez gets it to Bumby. Bumby now throw it ahead over the timeline to Bauman. Bauman go up off the glass on the left side. No good. Knocked around, and finally Bumby pulls it down, puts it back up, gets her own rebound. And we're going to have a tie-up on the floor. And it's going to be Charger ball on the possession arrow. So Leffel will inbound the ball for the Chargers in the backcourt. She'll inbound to Taylor Schwellenberg. Schwellenberg brings the ball up court for the Chargers. She'll drive the left side of the lane and tries to get it underneath, knocked away by Ripon. And Bettine will come back into the game for Ripon as Bumby will have a seat. So Chargers inbound the ball. That's Alexa Schwellenberg at their own baseline. She gets it out to Taylor. Taylor tries to go in, backs back out, and as he tried to get it to Leffel, it's stolen out of her hands by Brooks. Brooks will bring the ball up court. She'll get it to Ross, now on the left side to Lopez. Lopez, jump shot, and that's going to rattle in for two. 4 points tonight for Lopez. That brings Ripon to within 4, 51-47. And a shot put up, off-balance shot by Alexa Schwellenberg, and that goes in for two. Into Lopez, now down court to Bauman at midcourt. She'll bring it over and knocked away, but Bettine picks it up. Rost puts it up for three, no good. Carson Bauman tried to get the rebound, but she kind of got hammered, I think, and ball went out of bounds off Kettle Moraine Lutheran. 6:49 remaining, 53-47. Ripon down by 6. Lopez to inbound the ball at the baseline. Kick it out to Bauman at the top. She'll go into the lane, knocked away out of her hand, and they try to get the ball to Lopez, and it's over her head and going to go out of bounds. So another Ripon turnover. Ripon just not able to take care of the ball. 6:40 remaining, 53-47. Ripon trails by 6. Luring with the ball. She'll drive the left side of the lane. Tries to kick it underneath. And with the ball, that's going to be Alice Kane, and we're going to have a whistle, and it's going to be Ripon's ball on the held ball. Ripon will have the possession arrow in their favor. Rost will inbound the ball. We got pressure by the Chargers. Gets it into Lopez. Lopez. She'll bring it up court. Now throws it ahead to Brooks. Now Bettine. And Rost. Rost will put it up. And that'll drop for 3. Ellie Rost with 5 points tonight. As that brings Ripon to within 3, 53-50 on your Heidel House scoreboard. 6:07 remaining. Leering with the ball. She gets it over to Alexa Schwallenberg. Now into the corner. Back out to Leffel. Over to Leering again. She'll drive the lane, put it up off the glass, and that's going to go in. They're going to say it's good, and we're going to have a foul called on Ripon. Ripon fans not happy about it, neither is Coach Nodolf. Leering puts it in for 2. She'll go to the line to shoot a +1. That's going to make our score 55-50 on your Heidel House scoreboard. 5:56 remaining with Leering to shoot. Foul called on Ripon's Carson Bauman. That's her second. Leering is nothing but net on the free throw. And Ripon will inbound the ball in the backcourt. Get it to Ross. And she'll bring it up court for the Tigers. Over to Brooks here on the near side. Cross court to Bauman. Bauman now to Lopez, and it goes off her hand and out of bounds into the Ripon bench. So another Ripon turnover. Bumby will go back into the game. Ross will have a seat. As the Chargers inbound the ball right in front of the Ripon bench into Taylor Schwallenberg. 5:40 remaining. Ripon trails by 6, 56-50. Get the ball over to Conrad. Underneath to Taylor Schwallenberg. She'll get it out to Leering. Leering will drive it in over to Conrad. Now over to the other side to Waltz. Out to Leering. And across court right under the basket. And putting up the shot was Alice Kane. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul being called on Bauman. And that's going to be number 3 for Carson Bauman. So Kane goes to the line to shoot 2. The first one's up and good. As Bella Miller will come into the game for Brooks for the Tigers. Couple substitutions for the Chargers as we have 5:20 remaining. Ripon trailing by 7, 57-50. Kane, second shot is good, and that makes it 58-50. Ripon now down by 8 as Lopez brings the ball ahead for the Tigers. Over in the far corner and stolen away by Taylor Schwallenberg. She gets it to Kane and kicks the ball out for a 3 to Leering, and Leering drains it. Nothing but net. 61-50 now. Chargers up by 11, and Ripon just having problems taking care of the ball again. Bauman now gets it to Lopez. Almost knocked out of her hand, and she gets it right under the basket to Bumby. Bumby can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Chargers. And it's going to be Ripon ball as Chargers stepped out of bounds. So Lopez will inbound the ball. We got 4:40 remaining on the clock here in the game. 61-50. Ripon trails by 11. Bauman with the ball. She's at the top of the key. She'll kick it over to Lopez. Lopez will take it in near the free throw line. Now goes into the lane and tries to go up. Bumby picks it up, and she'll put it up off the glass for 2. Bumby with 11 points alone in the second half, 17 altogether. Taylor Schwallenberg goes up, knocked away, and coming down with the ball was Bumby. as she hit the deck, and foul going to be called against number 30. That's Alice Kane. That's going to be her second. That's going to be only the second team foul. 4:13 remaining. Ripon trails by 9, and they'll have the ball in their backcourt. Inbound the ball to Rost, and Ellie will bring the ball up past the timeline for the Tigers. She'll get it over to Bauman on the right. Now into the corner to Bella Miller. Miller can't maintain the ball. Picked up by Luring. She'll bring it all the way down and lay it up off the glass for 2. So Ellie Rost will bring it the other way. 63-52, Ripon down by 11 with 3:45 remaining. Bauman out to Miller. Miller puts it up, no good. Bettine with the rebound, no good. And rebound pulled down by the Chargers. And quickly the other way is Luring. She'll kick the ball out to Waltz. Now to Leffel. Leffel lay it up off the glass for 2. 65-52, Ripon now trailing by 13 with 3:20 remaining. Get it over into the far corner to Bauman. And nothing but air, and pulled down by the Chargers. All the way down court to Luring, and Luring will lay it up off the glass. We got a timeout by Ripon. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back. Ripon trailing by 15, 67-52 with 3:08 remaining.
Excellence meets innovation at Ripon Area School District through a commitment to continuous quality improvement. Ripon was awarded $1.9 million in grants to expand support for students and their families with school programming and school-based mental health. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
The bakery and deli teams at Webster's Marketplace are always cooking up great food for you and your family to enjoy. Breads, buns, cakes, and of course our signature donuts, hand-cut daily to our deli's roasted chicken, delicious dips, and full line of meals for you to take home and enjoy. Webster's Marketplace, Highway 23 West in Ripon.
Fortified Bank is growing Wisconsin, one person, one business, one relationship at a time. Visit fortifiedbank.com to see how banking locally is a win for you in our community. Member FDIC.
The Ripon Area School District mission is empowering learners, engaging community, and enriching the world. Ripon students follow this in early childhood programs, project-based charter schools, K-12 engineering courses, strong fine arts offerings, extracurricular offerings, and the Start College Early program. Come experience what happens when excellence meets innovation.
We're back here as shot put up and made by the Chargers. Now it's going to sail out of bounds, so Ripon with the turnover back to the Chargers. Bradley comes out of the game for the Chargers. Your Tigers on the floor are Nodolf, Downs, Weiss, Gatsky, and Down. Oh, excuse me, that's Bryn Carlson. And a shot put up and no good. It'll be Ripon's ball with 17.3 seconds remaining. 71-56 as Nodolf will bring the ball up court for the Tigers. She'll get it over to Bryn Carlson, and Carlson cannot get the handle on the ball. It's going to go out of bounds in front of the Ripon bench. 7.5 seconds remaining as Meinert with the ball. She moves it around back over to Meinert, now over to the far corner as the buzzer goes off, and Ripon going to go down in defeat tonight after a 2-game winning streak, 71-56. I'll add up the scores, and when we come back, we'll wrap up the show tonight. You're listening and tuning in to Ripon Sports on YouTube.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. At AirTech, our motto is honesty, integrity, and quality craftsmanship.
When it comes to your home, you want the person working on your equipment to be upfront and tell you what you need.
But also what you don't need. We deliver whatever it takes service to take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Introducing Walk-In Wednesdays at Alliance Laundry Systems in Ripon. Walk in and interview at Door 2 on Shepherd Street, Wednesdays 10 to 4. Start at $25 an hour for second shift assembly. Plus, we're working 4 10-hour shifts with overtime on Fridays when needed. We have great benefits including medical, dental, vacation, retirement, and tuition reimbursement. Can't make it Wednesdays? Apply at alliancelaundry.com careers.
Alliance Laundry Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact Brad Teglapetra, agent at 120 Watson Street, Ripon, 920-748-5031.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Diedrich Insurance Agency, with offices in Ripon, Berlin, Fond du Lac, and Oshkosh. Check us out at diedrichinsurance.com.
Introducing Walk-In Wednesdays at Alliance Laundry Systems in Ripon. Walk in and interview at Door 2 on Shepherd Street, Wednesdays 10 to 4. Start at $25 an hour for second shift assembly. Plus, we're working 4 10-hour shifts with overtime on Fridays when needed. We have great benefits including medical, dental, vacation, retirement, and tuition reimbursement. Can't make it Wednesdays? Apply at alliancelaundry.com careers.
Alliance Laundry Systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Webster's Marketplace features an in-store smokehouse with tasty, made fresh right here. Brats, summer sausage, and snack sticks, and more. Bill and our smokehouse team can smoke your venison, fish, or fowl. Webster's Marketplace featuring Webster's Smokehouse, Highway 23, West in Ripon.
Back here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School, Ripon loses to the Chargers 71-56. Looking at the scoring, leading the way for the Tigers It was Allie Bumby lighting it up in the second half. She ended up with a total of 21 points, and I also had her down for 16 rebounds unofficially. Also, 8 points for Bella Miller, 5 points for Carson Bauman and Ellie Rost each, 6 points for Ellie Bradley, 5 points for Selena Lopez, 3 points for Lucy Bettine, and I think I got Ari Brooks for 4 points. Other than that, I think I got everybody. So looking at a player of the game tonight for Ripon, I have to give that to none other than Miss Allie Bumby, as she had an outstanding night tonight again on rebounds and also especially in the second half on scoring for the Tigers. I invite you to join me tomorrow, Saturday, for my next broadcast of Ripon Sports. Pardon me. As the Ripon Tiger boys host the Mayville Cardinals in non-conference action. Scheduled tip-off time is around 1 p.m. with the JV game getting underway at about 11:30. This game was rescheduled from back in November. Then the Ripon girls will host Kewaskum next week Tuesday at the Tigers Den with tip-off of the varsity game scheduled for 7:15. The JV game will tip off at 5:45. Thank you to all our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Be sure to support the sponsors that support Ripon Tiger Sports. Once again, our final score tonight from Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers 71, Ripon Tigers 76. I'm Bruce Lang, 56. My mistake. I'm Bruce Lang saying good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. Be safe, and as always, stay Tiger proud.